All right, so for those of you who don't know what a moral victory is, I'm going to explain it to you. A moral victory is what you're seeing happening on TikTok and a lot of places of the internet, even X and some others, where it's people saying, listen, I'm done paying fucking taxes, I'm done giving the government any money, fuck all these people. The more and more people who do that, it emboldens more and more people to do that. It's a feeding frenzy. That feeding frenzy will lead to what's called a moral victory. Governments and bankers can't have that. They can't have you having moral victories. If you want another good example of what the links they're willing to go to keep you from having a moral victory, a few years ago, long time ago, about 9 years ago or so, there was a big push to have everybody go to the airport who was going to travel on Thanksgiving to tell TSA, I don't want to use the machine. I want to pat down only, grope my cock, you piece of shit, right? And there was this huge movement of people who were going to do that. And then what the government did was immediately they suspended the machine, and they also the X-ray machine, and they suspended the pat downs during that time. They did that because that would have created a moral victory. Once people realize they are not only the majority, the number of people that are out here, I'm talking about Americans. I don't give a shit what your fucking politics are, okay? Look, we got to get past that shit, like really fucking fast, okay? This is kind of a race against time here. Once people realize that they actually are, in fact, the actual power here, that I don't give a shit how many FBI shitbags they have. I don't give a fuck how many pigs they have. I don't give a fuck how many of these ATF dickheads they have. It doesn't make any difference. And in the military too, they're woke garbage fucking military. Okay, none of that shit matters when you talk about the average American. If you understand, if you look up how to conduct asymmetric warfare, they are so fucked within, dude, it takes 7 days and they'd be fucking gone. You'd be able to Gaza the shit out of DC and everybody in it. And I got to tell you, at this point, I really wouldn't feel fucking bad about any of these people, okay? Or any of the people that they spawned. I got to tell you, I don't know that I would have it in me to really give a fuck any longer with what they've done. Look at this shit. You have now, I mean, I just posted this whole thing where it's like you've got these mega corporations now literally firing Americans from jobs, right? And then hiring a bunch of fucking illegals, right? Actually firing Americans to hire a bunch of slave labor. And before you stupid fucks out there, the loser tardians out there, well, but Americans won't work for that low wage, dude. That's because it's garbage. It's because the currency's fucking worthless. That's why you raise. That's why you raise the amount of money you're paying. That's why you raise the wages until you get people in there. Well, no one will do those jobs. The fuck they won't, dude. Give me $500 an hour, I'll pluck chickens. No problem. $500 an hour, done deal. I'll make it fucking happen. That's the problem. It isn't an issue of whether you can find people to do it. It's that companies can't afford to pay people anymore to do this. So they just keep importing more fucking slaves. That's where this is going. So no, that once people realize that they are in fact the super fucking majority, when they realize that, and that's the other reason, by the way, that they want to control the internet, is because when moral victories happen, all right, and just imagine a SWAT team getting turned into fucking cat food on a cul-de-sac because they got lured into a bottleneck, which, by the way, is a strategy. It's on the test later on. Just remember that. When they get turned into fucking cat food and you leave one alive, you brand his fucking forehead and then leave one alive to tell the fucking story. Understand, okay, that's called a moral victory, and especially if it's videoed and it's posted all over the fucking internet. That's why the bankers control the fucking internet. I just told you the fucking truth. So there you go.